So home prices in the Portland metro area are on the rise. The average home increased in value by over 3% in 2024 versus the previous year. And the average price in Portland is now over $615,000. And the median home sells for around $535,000. So finding well-priced neighborhoods is definitely getting tougher. So I thought that now would be a great time to take you on a tour of the top neighborhoods where you can find homes for under $500,000. Hello and welcome. I'm David Backholer. I'm a real estate broker based here in Portland, Oregon, and my goal is to help you find your perfect home here. Now, I'm not just a real estate broker, I'm also a homeowner, a landlord of both short and long-term rentals, and I'm also a seasoned renovator and house flipper. So not only will I be able to help you find a home that suits all your needs, I'll also be ensuring it's a wise investment too. Now, with that all in mind, if you are thinking of moving to the Portland metro area, you do need to reach out. Feel free to give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, and I'll be happy to help you through the process. Okay, so let's get on with the topic of today's video and talk through all the top neighborhoods where you'll be able to find homes for under $500,000. Okay, so let's start things off and kind of give you the high level lay of the land, and then we'll dig into some specific neighborhoods. So right now I'm on my website and we're showing all listings across the Portland metro area that are under $500,000, and you can quickly get some guidelines on where you'll find most of these homes that are under this price point. For example, in parts of northeast Portland, right around the Irvington, Grant Park, there's anything under that price point, and same in the inner southeast Portland. So, but where you will find plenty of homes kind of under $500,000 is parts of North Portland, which is going to be St. John's and Portsmouth and Arbor Lodge. You've got Hayden Island, and we'll talk about that in a lot more detail. A lot of houses east of the 205 and right around the 205 as well. And then parts of southeast Portland, south of the 26. And then anywhere around downtown, Pearl District, and South Waterfront. And these are all going to be condos, all right? So you'll find a lot more condos in this area. So there's definitely some clear patterns on areas for you to look. Not so much out on the west side of Portland, but really a lot east out here and North Portland. So those are going to be some of the areas we focus on in our video. Okay, so let's dig into Hayden Island a little bit more. I'll kind of give you the high level, what's going on at Hayden Island, and then we'll dig in and show you some example properties in this area. So Hayden Island is right here. It's located on the Columbia River. It technically has a Portland address and it's part of Oregon, but it's right kind of almost between the main part of Portland and then just north of the Columbia River. This is going to be Washington State, so Vancouver, Washington's right there. What you'll see about Hayden Island is it's kind of this main stretch right here. If I just go to the satellite view, you'll see the northwest section of Hayden Island isn't developed at all. All of the homes and construction is kind of in the southeastern corner. And if we just zoom in a little bit further, this section right around here, this is all going to be more like mobile homes, like a mobile home park in this area kind of to the north. Hayden Island does have a very large shopping mall. This is the Jantzen Beach Shopping Center. The reason why I feel that there's such a large shopping center with, you got your Home Good, your Target, your Best Buy, all these stores, is because remember there's no sales tax in Oregon, but there is in Washington, and this is the closest area to Washington State, so people are coming here over the highway Interstate 5. Now you'll also see a lot of floating homes, and this is a very large area for floating homes, and I've covered floating homes on my channel before, so I'll put a link up if it's an area that you're certainly interested in looking at. And then really there's not a lot of single family homes on Hayden Island. There's a small patch kind of around here which have views over the river. but you will find it's mostly condo apartments. And we'll dig into some home prices in a little bit, but this area right here, for example, and I'll put a little B-roll up, is a beautiful corner to be. Really nice little kind of townhouse style condos, and they have some fantastic views kind of pointing out over the Columbia River. So a really pretty spot overall. And then again, you'll see a lot more floating homes. And of course, if you have, if you're into the marine way of life, then there's plenty of options to moor up your boat. Now, pros and cons of Hayden Island. One, is definitely a lot more affordable. You'll find properties for under $300,000 in terms of condos, $250,000, and we'll show some of those in just a moment. It's definitely if you like the water sports and water way of life, you're going to be in a nice marine style, cute little walking paths along here. But then a couple of negatives. One is that there's not that much on the island, and there's no schools on the island, so you actually have to come back onto the down the 5 and hit some of the schools here. And then the second negative, Portland International Airport is right here. So you'll see a lot of planes going to take off and go over Hayden Island. So it is on the flight path. And you'll hear especially some fighter jet planes just kind of practicing right around here as well. So it can get quite loud at times. So those are just a couple of negatives to look out for. But now let's spend a few minutes and look at house prices in and around Hayden Island. Okay, so we're back on my website. We're now looking at the Hayden Island area. So, for example, up here, homes and condos here, $249,000, $229,000. $109,000, and this is more kind of in the condo mobile home area. Down here, this section here is where I put out a little bit of B-roll with the beautiful kind of condo apartment buildings. Let's take a look at this one. So you see this one, a little bit more expensive, $335,000. Let's take a look at some pictures quickly. You'll see, yeah, so it's kind of overlooking the kind of near the Columbia River and also near this little harbor here. Really picturesque, and this is right around where I was standing in that B-roll I put up. But you'll see these homes are kind of nice, clean, modern, doesn't need any work at all, and it has nice views. Again, nice, it's a small kitchen, but it's a cute, charming kitchen. So overall, yeah, not a bad price at all, and this is significantly under the median home price for a property. In terms of what you have here, this is a small one bedroom, 1 full bath, and then a half bathroom as well. 724 square feet. Property taxes are just under $4,700 a year. And then you have a couple of other options in the same complex. This one here is $299,000. It's a bigger one, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 905 square feet. And then another one here, 1 bedroom, 1.5 baths, 724 square feet. Let's take a look at this one here. That's $299, because I feel like this is the best price one out of all of them. Again, it's on the Columbia River, pretty spot. And look at this, for $300,000, you have some beautiful views here, nice deck. And this is kind of one of the walking paths I was talking about. Again, you probably saw part of that in that little video I put up. But yeah, beautifully done, nice, charming, nice kitchen, attractive kitchen. I love this backsplash. And then you have a lot of facilities in some of these condo units as well. So this one, $300,000 for a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 905 square foot, a condo in a fantastic location with great views. So this is a great, could be great if you're downsizing, but also just getting on the property ladder, getting on the ladder and just having a property that's going to build equity over time is a fantastic option. And at this price point, with those fantastic views, this is one of my top picks, one of my best locations for you. Okay, so let's move on to our second main area, and this is going to be really anywhere around North Portland, but particularly in the northwest section of North Portland. Now, for those of you who are unaware, North Portland is really anywhere west of North Williams and then north of the Willamette River. So it's really this entire section that you can see on the screen up until about here. So this is all North Portland. Now, a few things that are worth noting about this area. First of all, you can see it's surrounded by water. You've got the Willamette River that surrounds it to the south and also to the west, and then the Columbia River is on the north. What this really means is that when this area was first built, especially kind of in the northwest side, these homes here were built to support the dock workers. And what that means are the types of houses up there are actually a lot smaller than other parts of Portland. You'll typically find homes around 800 to 1200 square feet. You'll find some around 600 to 800 square feet. So this is single family homes that are very, very small, 1 or 2 bedroom homes. So a much lower price point. It makes it quite a good starter home for many people, and also a great home for people who are downsizing or just on a smaller budget than kind of the medium price point. Now, there is quite a wide range of properties in and around North Portland. You have University here, the Portland University is in this area here, and then Overlook is also here, and that's kind of some larger homes. But let's talk about areas like St. John's, which I've mentioned before on my channel and I've featured on my channel in the past. And they're really my next top pick if you're looking for any home for under $500,000, because you'll comfortably find properties in this area. The St. John's Bridge, first of all, is a really pretty area. You're on the river, it's a beautiful bridge, and then you've got Cathedral Park at the base of that bridge as well. You've got Lombard Street, which kind of goes right through the middle of St. John's, and you'll find plenty of bars, restaurants, cute cafes, and cute stores along here as well. So this is kind of where the meeting area is if you want to grab a bite to eat. And then Pier Park, I'm a big fan of Pier Park. Let me just go to the satellite view. Lots of huge, beautiful trees, and you can see there's various different sports fields along the northwest section as well. And in fact, let's just put our little dude down, see if we can get some views on some of the houses. Let's go here, for example, see what we can see. So you got the parks to the side. Look how beautiful all these trees are. And then right behind us, this kind of gives you an idea of the types of homes you can get. And these are older homes, but they're cute and they're charming. But like I say, this is not big homes. These are small, cute, charming properties. So you'll find plenty of properties along here under that medium price point. So yeah, a really, really top pick. Let's go back to my website and take a look at some options that we can see further under that price point. Okay, so we're looking at the St. John's area now, and you can see there's plenty of homes in St. John's that are well under $500,000. 459, 460, 450, 449, 45. It's right around that mid 400,000s, where you see the number there's multiple homes in the same area. So this one here for 399. These are some new homes, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 1,100 square feet. This one here for 450. It's a single family home, kind of a ranch style property, and it's cute and it's beautiful inside, actually nicely presented overall. You know, small homes, like I say, these are not big properties. But this one is, let's see, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 936 square feet. So again, smaller properties, but very, very affordable in a cute and charming area overall. You know, and again, this is a great house if you're looking to get on the market. Beautiful, large front backyard. So it's not that you're buying a small, tiny house and you're on top of your neighbors. You've actually got some space to enjoy, you know, a fenced private yard. So overall, yeah, definitely some good options in and around St. John's. And it's not just the St. John's area where you're going to have these lower price points. Lots of other places in and around North Portland, you'll also find some too. So this is right around the university here, University of Portland's right here. And again, 489, 299, it's probably a condo. And then here, 449, let's take a closer look at this one. This one is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It's 1,054 square feet, and it kind of looks quite charming from the outside, doesn't it? Very big and open plan, has kind of a more modern vibe on the interior. Again, doesn't need any work. So even though these homes are significantly lower than the median price point in Portland, it's move-in ready. Okay, so before we continue, I did want to let you know that in next week's video, I'll be conducting a similar tour, but we'll be increasing our price point to look at neighborhoods over $600,000. And then in the following weeks, we'll keep increasing that price point and end up with some of the most expensive neighborhoods in the area. So with that in mind, I recommend you consider subscribing to my channel to ensure these videos will pop up in your feed when they're released. And I release these videos every Tuesday. Also, if you are enjoying this video, please do help me out and show some support by clicking that like button, and don't forget to reach out to me if I can help you with your move here. Okay, so now let's move on and see what the next location has to offer. Okay, so let's continue with our tour. We're working counterclockwise here. So we started at Hayden Island, then in North Portland. Let's hit now this area down here, which is kind of the Pearl District, downtown Portland, and then we're headed down south into South Portland. The Pearl District is mostly all condos. You'll find a few townhouses here as well, but it's almost all condos. It's kind of a commercial area. You're going to find a lot of bars, restaurants, cafes. It's quite a trendy area, lots of stores here. So typically what you may find is on that first floor, you'll find the commercial area, and then above that is where you'll find either offices or apartments, condos. Beautiful area. But a very, very nice area, very desirable area. Quite a trendy area overall, but like I say, it's almost all condos here. Now if we go to again our satellite view, and I'll just put a kind of little guy down in a few little places, you'll just see, each block is basically one building, is what you kind of would expect for this area. But you'll find lots of kind of little stores. Along here, actually, there's some fantastic restaurants. This is Andina, beautiful restaurant, a Peruvian restaurant, really, really recommend it. But you'll find it's kind of a charming, lots of kind of cool buildings along here. There's some good places to eat. This was all like old warehouses back in the day, and obviously it's been converted here now as well. But yeah, and then you can find kind of the more of the modern style condo buildings in this area. But yeah, overall, this is kind of a cool place to find, but it's always going to be condos, and there's just no single family homes here. So again, let's take a look back on our website, and this is kind of all the listings that are currently on the market in this area. And you can see there's quite a lot, maybe 20 to 30 homes or properties that are currently on the market in this area. And of course, where you see a number like this, it means there's more than one probably in the same building. So this one here, 325,000. 325,000. It's one bedroom, one bathroom, 740 square feet. It's kind of a trendy looking building, kind of in the middle of the area, kind of got lots going on around here. Yeah, small, nice, convenient, very clean. Again, all move-in ready, so you don't need to spend any money on renovations. It's got a kind of charming kitchen, plenty of seat in there as well. Got your appliance in there, washer and dryer in the unit, which is a big plus as well. But yeah, and then you can see some of the area nearby as well. So kind of gives you an idea on 325,000. Now, in the Pearl District, you can end up spending a lot of money, including over $1 million for some of the top floor penthouses with beautiful views. So this is an area that's going to feature on pretty much every list I do, depending on the price point. But you've got the entry-level price points, and you've got the more premium price points here as well. It's really an area that's going to appeal to a lot of different types of people. And then just taking a look at a few more options, they're all going to be in that same sort of price point, 325, 315. You got one in the 449, some in the mid 300s, low 300s. Here, for example, 395 for one bed, one bath, 752 square feet. But lots and lots of options. Let's take a look at one that's at the top of the price point we're looking at. This one is 499,000. And it's one bedroom, one bathroom, and it's over 1,000 square feet. You can see, again, an attractive building. Light and bright, very clean. Move-in ready, doesn't really need any work. Yeah, just so light and bright. Big windows throughout. It looks like there's a little balcony to sit out on as well. So kind of gives you an idea, and you can see some of the other buildings in the near area. So it gives you the idea that there is quite a wide breadth of prices in this area, starting in the low 200,000. It goes up to over $1 million. But if your budget's under $500,000, there's plenty of options in this area for you. Okay, so if we just make our way a little bit further south and get into South Portland and the South Waterfront neighborhood, this is an area I've featured on my channel multiple times. This is one of those other top picks that I have for you guys. This is also mainly condos. In fact, it's all condos along this area. And it's a really pretty area. There's some walking trails along the side. This is kind of more of a modern condo area, so properties here are going to have a lot more updated amenities, and they're all going to have some fantastic views, some facing the Willamette River and then out towards Mount Hood as well. So a really pretty area overall. Now if we come back to our website, you'll see there's only about 6 or 7, or actually about 10-ish properties on the market in this area. So let's dig into a couple of these options. This one here is $365,000. It's 1 4-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 982 square feet. Property taxes, they are quite high, $7,200 a year. But you can see, some of the buildings here are really pretty buildings. We might get some good views. Nice and clean, updated, nice vibe overall. Kind of feels quite stylish. It's gonna be the main living area. You can see some of the other buildings through the windows here. But you can see, it's really a modern area around here as well. That's the bedroom, and then you can see again some more of the other buildings. Kind of again, double vanities, kind of a stylish overall property. And then this is some of the common areas of the building as well. Let's take a look at one more option. This one's $449,900, so just under $450,000. Again, it's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It's larger though, 1,200 square feet. And let's take a look. It's an attractive building. I'm familiar with this one. I've been through here before. It's kind of a large open plan building, and you can see we've got a little balcony up there as well to chill out on. Again, nice, clean kitchen, stylish. Plenty of room to put a kind of an island in the middle as well. But nice and light and bright. Good building. Fairly updated bathroom, but nice balcony with some nice views. So South Waterfront's a great option, especially if you're in the medical field actually, because you have OHSU is one of the big hospital services we have here. They have a big campus here, but then right here you see we've got the tram ride. This is kind of a tram that will go up the hill and up to the hospital up on the hill up here. So it's you'll see a lot of people walking around in their scrubs in the medical field in this area, and it's kind of a modern, new, trendy area overall. So again, a top pick if you want to kind of be in a condo lifestyle in kind of a fairly central location. Okay, so before I move on to our next neighborhood, which is going to be out in the East Portland area, I did want to mention, obviously, throughout all of Portland, you will find homes for under $500,000 in almost all neighborhoods. I'm trying to focus on homes where you're going to find a lot of houses in the same neighborhoods. Where you'll find 1 or 2 houses in a neighborhood, it could be they've built a building that's slightly different to the regular neighborhood, so maybe it's small condos in a residential neighborhood, or it's going to be houses that need quite a lot of work. All right, so I'm really focusing on houses where you have a lot of houses under that price point in the area. So we're going to take a look now at kind of out in East Portland. You can see there's so many around the 205, just to the west of it, but a lot more to the east of the 205. And there's several different neighborhoods around here. You've got the Hazelwood neighborhood, the Powellhurst Gilbert neighborhood, Lentz, which is just here, kind of right around here. You'll find a lot of houses in the Lentz area. Lentz Park is actually really pretty. It's where the Portland Pickles play, and you can see some properties. Maybe this one might be a bit of a fixer, but plenty of houses around here. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 960 square feet for under $385,000. So there's plenty of properties in this area as well. If your budget really is lower than $400,000, then you're going to find plenty of options out this way. Again, this is an entire home, and this looks like a pretty new home here. This is actually 2007, so it's fairly new, this one, compared to a lot of houses a little further west where you'll find that they're 100 years old. But just under $400,000. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, or 2.5 bathrooms, there's a half bathroom as well. And its square footage is 1,346 square feet. Now the lot size is smaller. This is almost like a half lot. So you'll be close to your neighbors here, or maybe not much in the way of a backyard. But it really gives you the idea that you can definitely buy a full-size property, not a small condo or a floating home or a townhouse. This is a real full-size property where you know, it's a good size. Three 4-bed bathroom, sorry, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. So it's a good size property overall. And yeah, this is what I mean. You are close to your side neighbors, not much in the way of a backyard. But that's how they're able to keep the cost lower, by building a little bit closer to the neighbors. So overall, anywhere really around kind of out east of the 205, you're going to find so many options out here, like 345,000, 420,000. And this is I'll say a ranch style home. The primary's on the main. It's like it's all one floor living. $500,000, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,200 square feet. This is not a small home. It's also got some acreage, like 1/4 of an acre. That's a big lot. That's like a double lot. So it's definitely, and it's beautiful inside, right? They've really gone and put some nice finishes in here. So this is going to show you that there are some good options a little further out from the central part of Portland. This is what I mean about the large backyard. You can see, you know, front and rear backyard. But overall, I'd say anywhere out here, you're going to find so many more options, especially if you're looking for a single family home and a larger single family home. This is going to be kind of where you'll find a lot more than anywhere else in Portland. Okay, so that's our brief tour of Portland and the main neighborhoods for you to consider that are under $500,000. Now, there are nearly 100 neighborhoods in Portland, and of course many more in the surrounding cities. But hopefully this has at least given you some idea of what might be a strong fit for you. Now, if you're still unsure, reach out to me. We can jump on a Zoom call, discuss your specific needs, and find the perfect location for you. And also, do remember, in next week's video, we'll be bumping up our price point and talking about all the top locations with homes for under $600,000. So do make sure you subscribe to my channel so you receive that content. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.